Did you know that around 3,000 to 5 million people worldwide suffer from nutritional deficiencies without even realizing it? And most don't even know it. The best thing you can do, whether you're sure or not, is to find something that naturally detoxifies your entire body.
Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a hot topic, why Barbara O'Neill got banned. If you haven't heard about her, you're in for a wild ride. Let's get into it. So, who is Barbara O'Neill? She is a naturopath from Australia, a passionate advocate for natural healing and prevention. Barbara strongly believes in the power of natural remedies over pharmaceutical drugs. It sounds pretty intriguing, right? However, there's a twist to her story. Despite her dedication to promoting natural health, she has been banned from practicing and teaching health. This ban has sparked a lot of debate and controversy. So, what led to this drastic action against her? What were the authorities' reasons for such a stringent measure? Stay tuned as we unravel the details of Barbara O'Neill's journey and the reasons behind her ban. You won't want to miss this.
The fact is, I don't know how there can be a crime if there's no victim. The people that have put in the complaints have never met me. They have never been to our health retreat. I believe it's a differing of opinion. But what's been happening is that Misty Mountain is still running. I'm not allowed to speak, and I'm not allowed to give any health advice.
Barbara O'Neill has a strong following because she advocates for natural remedies and lifestyle changes to prevent and heal illnesses. She has written books and given many talks, gaining the trust of many people. Her focus includes healthy eating, detoxing, and using herbs and natural supplements instead of medications. However, things got complicated when the New South Wales Healthcare Complaints Commission, HCCC, investigated her work. They ruled that Barbara O'Neill could no longer practice or teach health. This decision was a major blow to her career and her followers, who relied on her guidance. The ruling was based on the principle that medical advice should come from individuals with formal medical training and qualifications. The HCCC argued that without these credentials, there is a higher risk of people receiving incorrect or harmful advice. For many of her supporters, this ruling was tough to accept. They had seen positive changes in their lives by following her recommendations and trusted her deeply. Additionally, Barbara O'Neill has been vocal about her concerns regarding vaccines, which has sparked further controversy. She shared stories from parents who claimed their babies showed adverse reactions post-vaccination, igniting debates about vaccine safety and the right to make personal health choices.
The milk that is closest to human milk is goat's milk. And I've met many babies, met many mothers who've had healthy babies on the goat's milk. So if a mother cannot feed her baby, that would be the best option.
Barbara O'Neill's views on infant nutrition have sparked both curiosity and concern among parents and healthcare professionals alike. She points out that goat milk contains nutrients that can support healthy growth and development in infants, emphasizing its potential benefits for those who may not tolerate cow's milk formulas well. However, pediatricians and nutrition experts caution that goat milk lacks certain essential nutrients crucial for infants' development, such as folic acid and vitamin B12. They stress the importance of sticking to formulas specifically designed to meet infants' nutritional needs unless advised otherwise by a healthcare provider. This debate highlights a broader issue in parenting and healthcare: the balance between exploring new ideas and relying on established medical guidelines to ensure children's safety and well-being. While Barbara O'Neill encourages parents to consider alternative feeding options, pediatricians emphasize the importance of evidence-based practices proven effective in supporting infant health. This ongoing discussion reflects the tension between innovation and tradition in healthcare. Parents are often caught in the middle, trying to make the best decisions for their children's health amidst conflicting advice. Barbara's advocacy for goat milk and other natural remedies challenges mainstream medical advice, prompting further scrutiny and debate. Barbara O'Neill has been outspoken about the overuse of antibiotics, likening their widespread distribution to candy handed out on Halloween. Her main concern is that this overuse leads to antibiotic resistance, where bacteria become smarter and tougher, much like a fly that keeps dodging faster each time you try to swat it. Her supporters agree with her cautious approach, believing that reducing unnecessary antibiotic use will keep these medicines effective for when they are genuinely needed. They view antibiotics as a special tool in a toolbox, not to be used for every minor issue. Moreover, supporters highlight that antibiotics can have side effects. While some side effects are mild, like an upset stomach or headache, others can be severe, such as allergies or disrupting the beneficial bacteria in the gut. However, not everyone supports O'Neill's views. Some doctors emphasize the critical role of antibiotics in treating bacterial infections, warning that without them, infections could worsen and spread, leading to more significant health issues. These doctors argue for a balanced approach, using antibiotics judiciously to treat serious infections without overuse. Thus, a significant debate exists around antibiotics, with Barbara O'Neill advocating caution, while some medical professionals urge a balanced perspective. This debate underscores the importance of responsible antibiotic use, considering both the potential benefits and risks. Additionally, Barbara O'Neill has stirred controversy with claims that cancer can be treated with baking soda, further complicating her standing in the medical community.
When he would inject sodium bicarbonate straight into the cancer, because cancer cannot survive in the alkaline environment.
Barbara O'Neill claims that cancer hates alkaline substances, suggesting that baking soda might slow it down. However, there isn't much solid proof backing up this idea. Most doctors and scientists are not convinced that baking soda can effectively fight cancer. They argue that without rigorous scientific evidence, such claims can be misleading and potentially harmful. One major talking point is whether Barbara O'Neill is truly qualified to give medical advice, especially regarding serious conditions like cancer and infectious diseases. Her lack of formal medical training raises concerns about the safety and reliability of her recommendations. Critics argue that medical advice should be grounded in evidence-based science and given by professionals with the appropriate credentials. This ongoing debate highlights the tension between alternative health advocates and the established medical community. While O'Neill's supporters appreciate her natural approach and innovative ideas, many health professionals emphasize the importance of adhering to proven medical guidelines to ensure patient safety and effective treatment. This conflict underscores the need for careful consideration and critical evaluation of medical advice, particularly when it involves serious health conditions.
We had a pharmacist do our program and she said, "I'm really annoyed." She said, "I'm a pharmacist. Drugs are my profession. I'm not against drugs." But she said, recently a circular went out that anyone with a cholesterol level below 190 or above 190 had to go on cholesterol-lowering medication. She said, "This is just a money-making scheme." Now, this is what the pharmacist is telling me.
There's no denying that Barbara O'Neill knows a lot about natural health. With years of experience, she has helped many people with natural remedies. Many swear by her methods, seeing her practical, hands-on knowledge as a goldmine, especially in preventative health. However, things get tricky with infectious diseases, which can spread quickly, have serious complications, and sometimes require very specific medical treatments. Doctors and scientists specializing in infectious diseases undergo years of rigorous training. They study the intricate details of how diseases spread, their effects on the body, and the most effective treatments. This formal education and training are crucial due to the complexity and unpredictability of infectious diseases. Critics of Barbara O'Neill argue that without such specialized training, her advice on infectious diseases might not be as reliable as that of those who have dedicated years to studying these issues. They worry that her recommendations, although well-intentioned, might not be based on the latest scientific research or the most effective medical practices. This concern is particularly significant when the wrong advice could have serious health consequences. Supporters of O'Neill, however, see things differently. They believe her extensive experience in natural health gives her a unique perspective often missing in conventional medicine. They argue she has seen firsthand what works for her patients, developing a deep understanding of natural remedies and preventative measures that can boost overall health and well-being. They also point out that many people feel more comfortable with natural approaches and appreciate having an alternative to mainstream medical treatments. The debate continues about how her perspective fits into the broader healthcare landscape.
If everyone knew what to do to their bodies when they get sick, casualty visits would drop, doctor visits would drop,
how many doctors don't have room to have any more patients?
Barbara's followers believe Big Pharma stands to lose a lot if more people listen to alternative health voices like hers. They argue that pharmaceutical companies have a vested interest in keeping natural remedies and alternative treatments out of the spotlight because they threaten their profits. As a result, Big Pharma might try to discredit anyone promoting alternatives to their products. By advocating for natural remedies, Barbara offers a different path for healthcare, believing these options can be safer and just as effective, if not more so, than many pharmaceutical drugs. Her stance has sparked discussions about balancing the benefits of new drugs with the risks of rushing them through the approval process. Critics of Big Pharma highlight numerous instances where drugs were rushed to market and then pulled due to causing serious harm, adding weight to Barbara's arguments. Barbara aims to show that there are other ways to stay healthy without relying on potentially harmful drugs. Her inspiration comes from a personal place, driving her commitment to exploring and promoting natural health alternatives. This debate raises important questions about how we evaluate the safety and efficacy of medical treatments and who controls the narrative in healthcare. Supporters see Barbara as a necessary voice, challenging a powerful industry that doesn't always have patients' best interests at heart. They argue that her focus on natural remedies encourages people to take control of their health and consider all options, not just those heavily marketed by pharmaceutical companies. This ongoing discussion highlights the growing interest in alternative medicine and the need for a more inclusive approach to healthcare.
Drugs never heal. They never heal. And I know with my mum, when she first started to get her pains in her hands, she went to the doctor who gave her some anti-inflammatories. And then as it got worse, then he put her on prednisones and cortisone.
Barbara's journey into natural health began when she was a teenager. Her mother fell seriously ill, and traditional medicine offered little relief, with treatments causing harsh side effects. During this difficult time, a naturopath introduced the family to natural remedies that made a real difference. Barbara witnessed firsthand her mother's gradual improvement, not just as a relief, but as a revelation. Seeing her mother regain strength and health through natural therapies cemented Barbara's belief in the power of naturopathy. This profound experience inspired Barbara to delve deeper into natural health. One of her early milestones was opening her own wellness clinic. This clinic became a hub for people seeking natural remedies and personalized health plans, quickly gaining a loyal following. People were drawn to her practical and holistic approach to health, which emphasized prevention and the body's natural ability to heal. Another significant moment in her career was when she published her book. This book allowed her to reach a wider audience, sharing her knowledge and passion for natural health. Her writings provided insights into various natural therapies and preventive measures, further establishing her as a respected voice in the field of naturopathy. Barbara's story is a testament to her dedication to promoting a more natural approach to health and wellness, inspired by her personal experiences and professional achievements.
The name of my new book is Sustain Me, and it's an acronym that my daughter and I brainstormed about one day and came up with on the basic laws of health. My aim is that it's a handbook on natural remedies, so if you've got a problem, you can look it up in this book.
Barbara O'Neill's book, focused on natural health and holistic living, resonated with a broad audience. It wasn't just a sales success, it also established her as a credible voice in the natural health community. Her approachable writing style and practical advice made the book a go-to resource for many seeking alternative health solutions. As her practice grew, Barbara began speaking at various health conferences and events, expanding her influence globally. These speaking engagements were crucial in reaching a wider audience. Her talks were always packed with actionable tips and insights, making them incredibly popular. People appreciated her straightforward and easy-to-understand approach to complex health topics. Barbara's work has brought a renewed focus on preventive health measures, emphasizing the importance of diet, exercise, and mental well-being. Her talks and workshops have inspired local community groups to organize more health-related events, cooking workshops, and mental health support groups. The ripple effect of these activities is evident as more people adopt healthier lifestyles and support each other in their wellness journeys. Overall, Barbara's work has significantly shaped local communities by promoting health awareness, encouraging informed decision-making, and sparking important health debates. While her methods and messages may be polarizing, they undeniably contribute to a more health-conscious and engaged community. In one of her lectures, Barbara shared the remarkable journey of Elizabeth Court, who faced an incredible challenge battling 3 tumors in her abdomen. This story underscored the potential impact of alternative health approaches and the power of personal choice in healthcare.
A friend of mine gave me a DVD of yours on how to conquer cancer. She booked into Misty Mountain Health Retreat. She came for 2 weeks.
Instead of just going the traditional route, Elizabeth decided to follow Barbara's unconventional advice and embrace a holistic approach to fighting cancer. First, she made a major dietary change by cutting out sugar completely. Cancer cells thrive on sugar, so eliminating it aimed to starve these cells and hinder their growth. Elizabeth also focused on creating an alkaline environment in her body by drinking lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and green juices regularly. These drinks are believed to help balance the body's pH levels, making it less hospitable for cancer cells. Additionally, she prioritized boosting her oxygen intake, understanding that healthy cells need oxygen to function properly. This ensured her body was well oxygenated, helping her cells stay healthy. Following Barbara's advice, Elizabeth took control of her health journey with determination and a positive attitude. By cutting out sugar, drinking alkaline-promoting beverages, and boosting her oxygen levels, she crafted a plan that resonated with her and gave her a sense of empowerment. Whether or not you agree with Barbara's methods, Elizabeth's experience highlights the power of personal determination and the length someone will go to when facing a health challenge. One thing is clear: this is a complex issue with strong arguments on both sides. It is important for all of us to approach health information with a critical mind and do our research to make informed decisions.
How you can be your own doctor. You see, I believe everyone should be their own doctor, because only you know how you feel, only you know what you've been through, only you know how your body responds or reacts to different things.
Whether you support Barbara O'Neill or not, it is crucial to consider all available information and make informed decisions about your health. Consulting with healthcare professionals and seeking evidence-based information can help you navigate the often confusing world of health advice. Remember, it is okay to ask questions and explore different perspectives to find what works best for your unique health needs. The O'Neill case highlights a tricky ethical issue. How do we protect public health while respecting people's right to make their own healthcare choices? This debate is essential as it underscores the balance between individual freedom and societal responsibility. On one hand, it's vital to ensure that health advice is grounded in scientific evidence to protect people from potential harm. On the other hand, individuals should have the autonomy to explore alternative treatments and make informed decisions about their health. Barbara's story exemplifies this tension, as her advocacy for natural remedies has both passionate supporters and vocal critics. Her supporters value the alternative options she provides and believe in her holistic approach to health. Critics, however, stress the importance of evidence-based medicine and caution against unverified treatments. This discussion is not just about one person's views, but about the broader implications for healthcare practices and policies. Ultimately, the goal should be to create a healthcare environment that respects personal choice while ensuring public safety. By encouraging open dialogue and critical thinking, we can work towards a system that supports both individual needs and community health. The ongoing debate surrounding Barbara O'Neill's methods serves as a reminder of the complexities and responsibilities involved in healthcare decisions.
I respect their choice, and what I would like is that same respect back if I choose not to have the vaccine.
On one hand, organizations like the Healthcare Complaints Commission aim to keep the public safe from unqualified practitioners and harmful misinformation. They emphasize that standard medical practices undergo rigorous testing and follow evidence-based guidelines. When people turn to unregulated or unproven alternative therapies, there is a real risk of serious health problems. Therefore, regulatory bodies believe some level of control is necessary. On the other hand, individual choice is crucial. People should have the freedom to make their own health decisions, including exploring alternative therapies. This requires responsibility and access to accurate information to make informed choices. Balancing public health protection with personal freedom is a clear tension. Promoting health literacy is essential. public education campaigns can help distinguish reliable health advice from unproven claims. Open dialogue between healthcare professionals and patients fosters trust and better health outcomes. Regulating the alternative health industry ensures practices are safe and effective. Why was Barbara O'Neill banned? Authorities argue they acted to protect the public from potentially harmful misinformation, citing risks in her advocacy for natural remedies over traditional medicine. Her supporters believe she is unfairly targeted for challenging Big Pharma. This debate raises critical questions about freedom of speech, government regulation, and individual health choices. What's your take on this? Let's discuss where our perspectives align or differ.